welcome back to the Wasteland with your friendly, irradiated host, L1011 Widebody. We are 27 hours into the game, apparently. What were we last doing? I don't even remember. We have to get into a, searchlight like something or another to get to Vault 87. Okay. Somebody said a useful thing about personal markers. Remove marker. No. Okay. Ugh. And it somehow makes it be better or something. It wasn't showing up on my location. Okay, now how do I go to this place? This way. Oh, icky water. It's not as cool as icky woods. We'll do the icky shuffle across this contaminated, irradiated water. It's safe to drink, just like the water in Flint. The government said so. Oh, why do I have so few health points? Can I wait and make more health points happen? No! Health points do not come to me. What was that sound? That sounded ominous. Oh, that's a big broken freeway here. That would be part of the loop. Or the Beltway, is what they call it in Washington, D.C. So there's the training mart or whatever. That's just a stray dog. I don't really want to shoot him. But he's coming after me anyway. And I put him down. Sorry, old yeller. One shot, one kill. Yes, Fallout 3, the game where you kill innocent animals. Okay. Jump over this. That building's seen better days. Okay. Is there like a faster way to get here? Springvale. Why does that sound familiar? Megaton Ruins. Maybe I should go check out Megaton and see what happened to it after I blew it up. I have a kind of an idea of it. It should be a smoking crater. Like the Red Alert 2 Libyan demolition truck guy says. Oh, yeah, I remember this building because it doesn't have a way into it. Ooh. Some more houses and stuff. Let's see, where are we now? We are at Sewer Way Station. Okay. Why is my health so low? How do I get more healthies? Do I have to use a stim pack for that? Gonna drink some Nuka-Colas. Get me irradiated. Already badly irradiated. Oh, they have weight to them too. Let's do that. Oh yeah! Chug 'em all! Oh, that would not feel good. And my radiation is like almost at the thing there, but I have a Radaway, so use that. Hooray! Less radiation. That's how it works in the future, you know? Drink all the radiated cola and then stick yourself with needles. The syringes of the future. Oh, what's going on here? This place kind of looks like, sort of, quick save, because I see a hostile. It's all blurry and stuff. Oh, it's one of them, bee things, or bloatfly. Yeah. Use the vats on them. Ain't got time to aim for flies. Oh, blurriness and blood spatters on my screen. So now where am I? Still going sort of in the right direction. Fallout 3, the walking simulator. Yeah, there sure is a lot of walking in the wasteland. Vault 101 emergency frequency found. Oh, what does that mean? Vault 101. That's the vault that I came from, isn't it?
This is Enclave Radio. Because one dog ain't enough.
To anyone who can hear me, my name is Werner. I come from a settlement to the north.
Interesting. So, can I home in on that? How do I do that? Home in on frequency. Note added, Vault 101 door password. Interesting. Amata. Oh, that poor Amata. Oh, yeah, I thought about... I did remember to stumble upon the... ruins of what I did with Vault 101.
Message repeat. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago. I know you're
What
still
is...
out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. The new overseer's insane. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help save us. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeat. This is an automated distress message.
Okay. Wow. I was not expecting that at all.
Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. The new overseer's insane. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help save us. I changed the door password to my
Yeah.
name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeat. This is an automated distress message from
Okay.
Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive
All right.
to hear
Yeah.
this.
How do I get in
Things
there?
got worse after you left. The new overseer's insane. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help save us. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you
Change
still
the door
care enough
password.
to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeat. This is an automated
Can't remember how to get in the Vault 101. Frequency lost, so that's not the way. Hmm. How do I get... How do I get in here?
If you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 1.
Can't seem to...
Message begins.
Oh,
It feels like you left home a long time ago.
maybe over here.
I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. The new overseer's insane. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help save us. I changed the door password to my name. If you're
hear
hearing
ya.
this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
Well,
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there.
okay.
I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. The
Can
new
I,
overseer's
like,
insane.
fast travel
If you
to...
can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help save us.
We'll make that happen, I suppose.
Change the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is
Okay.
automated distress message from
Somehow I was not finding the way
Vault
into the thing.
101. Message begins.
Let's see what happens in
It
here.
feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse
Okay,
after you
I'm
left.
gonna
The
can I
new
turn
overseer-
you off, please? Thank you. Something bad has happened, I suppose. Should I bring out my minigun? Oh, geez. It's all on red alert, isn't it? Notice, exit prohibited by overseer, strictly enforced. Oh, dear. What's going on here? I heard some scurrying. Search Jim Wilkins. Oh, that's a dead guy. That is not cool. You should not kill your guys in your own vault. That's not how you're supposed to be safe. Oh my goodness. This is not what I was expecting at all. Let's go through this door.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you!
Officer Gomez!
I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
That's true. I just thought I'd stop back home for a bit. How's the old vault? Where the hell is Amada?
Whoa, calm down there. Amada's not in any danger. I mean, we're all in a sort of a rough patch, but we've weathered worse. But sorry to say, if you're back, there's going to be trouble with some folks. And if Amada's wrapped up in it, there'll be trouble for her too.
What sort of trouble do you mean? Trouble right here in Vault 101! What's happened down here?
Everything
since I
went
left?
crazy is what happened. Your dad opened that door, bugs started attacking, and people started going crazy. When the smoke cleared, there were a lot of casualties and not many answers. Didn't help that our doctor had just left either.
Also, I shot the overseer in the head, I believe. Dad would be horrified to know all that. If he was still alive, that was the overseer's fault and he paid for it that night. Yeah, Dad screwed up all of our lives that day, didn't he? Bitter much?
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. You're not alone in that, though. In all the chaos, Amata lost her dad, too. Lots of us lost family, to tell the truth. Now Alan Mack's the overseer, and he's taking a hard stance against those who want the vault to open again.
So
I
what
probably
now?
ought to put you under arrest and take you into the overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
Decisions. This is too messed up. I'm leaving again. Just pretend I never came back. No, I feel the urge to make things right since I blew up an entire friggin' town. I should do some nice things, maybe. Why don't the rebels just leave?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
Yeah, that reminds me of Fallout 1.
I guess
Hey,
you've had a
leave
lot on
somewhere.
your mind since you were here last. Where do you want to go?
I need to see Amata. See what's Amata with Amata.
Okay, follow me.
Cool. I'll put my gun away though, and get out of crouchy mode. Wow, this place doesn't look like it's been very well maintained. All these construction signs and... Fuck you! Well, fuck you too, buddy! Is it Shift that is walking? Yeah, there we go. Ugh.
Uh-oh. Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
Taylor, stop
Can't-
shooting, damn it!
Can't quite make us... Oh, this guy's shooting at stuff.
Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot
I didn't
Freddy!
mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
Tell me about
I
the
tell
rebels.
you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
Like, have a knife and be shot!
I lost
What happened
my poor
down
wife
here?
Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Oh, that's very sad.
Yes, you do. Don't you know enough to stay away?
Well,
Yes, you do.
I guess you can see how bad things are down here. Sorry, where were we going?
oh,
As chance would have
let's
it,
go.
she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left. No surprise. She always did like you. I hope you can talk some sense
Oh,
into
I liked
her.
her too.
Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan. Just be careful about it.
Yeah, let's try not to have a plan that involves ruining the vault forever and shooting the overseer in the head. maybe. Who was his dad? Her dad, I should say. Man, all kinds of crazy stuff. Turning into some kind of fascist wasteland here.
Watch it, will you?
What do you mean? I'm right here. Oh, the old diner. It don't look so good anymore. The jukebox is all broken. Oh, man. What'd you do to all the cool stuff?
Amada's up there.
Man.
Amada's up there. In the clinic with the rest of them. I'd take you closer, but they don't get along with security. Good luck.
Interesting. Wow. You leave the vault for like one day and everything goes to hell. Okay, well let's save in a new save and go talk to Amada. Ugh.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls
it's
coming
that
back
guy.
here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
Why would I help you? What makes you think I came back to help
Because
you?
you're a goody two-shoes, right? You get off on helping people in trouble. Isn't that why you saved my mom? I bet she'd thank you herself.
Well,
but she and I ain't
yeah.
exactly on speaking terms at the moment. At least, not when she's sober. But I tell you, your old man had the right idea. I can't stand it down here anymore. You gotta help me get out.
Why do you need to get out of here so badly?
Because anything up there has got to be better than a lifetime of the same thing down here. Think about it, man. Down here, I'll always be stuck with the same job, with the same food, with the same people forever. You and your dad had the right idea. Get out of this pit and make your own life.
Huh. What do you do in the vault? What do you think you're going to do outside? Why should I help you? What happened that night? What happened
I
that
heard
night?
old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad yet, but he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
That would be terrible. Optional sabotage. Vault 101. Oh my god, it's a mirage. We're gonna sabotage Vault 101. Maybe. Why should I help you, Butch?
You left this place, so I bet you hate it as much as I do. So you can imagine how crappy it'd be to be stuck down here forever, yeah? Are you gonna force all of us to live like that, now that we've learned we could actually leave and try for something new? Just make it so we can get out of this vault, and I'll be gone, man. Then you don't ever need to see me again, okay?
Well, he's got a good point there. What do
The
you do
damn
in the
goat
vault?
said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber. You got that? There's a difference.
No, I'm not going to ask him for a haircut. What do you think you're going to do
I'll
outside,
start a gang,
Butch?
of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
I'm going to start my own gang with blackjack and hookers. Hey, I'm already in the tunnel snake, see the jacket and everything. You have no idea how many gangs of idiot raiders are out there.
Well, they ain't seen nothing like me yet. Butcher's gonna take that wasteland by storm.
Good luck, Butch.
I'll start. Hey.
Can I...
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. we ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough.
Oh, yeah, everybody's gonna want to join your cool gang
Catch
now.
you later.
I'll be going now.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're all right, I guess.
It's awful. Stuck in one room with Miss Palmer? Just weird. I remember you said, yeah. That's so gross.
I never thought
Don't you
you'd be
wish you could
back.
be just-
Oh, it's good to see you're back from outside.
Oh, Lady
It can
Palmer.
be dangerous out there for someone your age.
What about my age? Just because I was retired from passenger service in 2005 because of inefficient engines.
Oh, dear. We aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason everyone tries to pretend it wasn't. I guess they try to forget the poor souls who never came back from out there.
Poor souls.
My poor
Huh?
grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just
Oh,
an
that. I
accident and
remember
all the
that.
confusion, but I know it was the overseer.
Well, accidents do happen.
Please be careful.
Just Butch instead.
Okay.
Don't be silly, Susie. Evening.
Oh, the desks and the papers on the floor. Don't even pick up your own papers, man. What the frig? But the chemistry set's still in order. Projector projecting to nowhere. America lives on in you. Oh, drink from the water that is fresh. Because it has a water chip. Not like that other vault I was in some time ago.
I never thought you'd be back. You're alive!
Hiya. I sure am.
I hate that this whole thing has turned us against our families. But we just can't keep living down here forever. I mean, look at this place.
You sure sound so sweet about everything.
A
What
lot of
happened down
security
here?
got wounded, and worse. In all the confusion, we still don't know who's responsible for some of them.
Some of them... What?
Bye.
Bye.
It's good to see you again.
Freddy
Hey,
Gomez.
good to see you again.
I can't believe they almost shot you.
I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days is going to turn real ugly. But I'll be ready for it.
Ooh. Okay.
The overseer thinks he's in charge of us just because it's his job? Well, nuts to that. We do what we want, and we want to open the vault.
Just because it's his job, he does his job. What
Paul
happened
got
down
bit
here?
real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out. If we'd had a doctor to treat him, he might still be here.
Yeah, the doctor
Bye.
left.
Oh my god,
Doctors.
you're back! You got my message and
Hey,
actually came
Amada!
back!
Hi! Can you make this quick? I've lost it too. No, let's not be an asshole to Amada. She was always nice to me. Just like... something. I came as soon as I heard you in trouble.
Thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
Sure? You saved my life back then, Amada. The least I can do is help it. I may have left, but this is still where I grew up. I can't leave it in chaos. Let's not be hasty. No! I still feel like a good guy.
Wish
All
we could
together?
have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died
The
because my
Hannons?
father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
What? Yeah, I told you about that. Yeah, I found out about that when I left. I guess I should have told you.
What? How long did you know about this? You know what? Never mind. What's important is that now we know that we were lied to all our lives, and that people have died for that lie. And even now, when we most need help, the Overseer still won't let us try to communicate with the outside.
Sounds like he's going crazy with power and needs to be stopped. Why don't you just leave? It's not difficult, especially now. I hear some of you have been hoping to go outside. That's pretty crazy, too. Moralist decisions here. Well,
It's
why
not
don't you
that
just
simple.
leave?
Just because Butch wants to leave this place behind doesn't mean the rest of us want to go away forever. It's our home, and we want to stay here. It's just that since you left, we started thinking maybe the outside wasn't something to be afraid of. But we can't even suggest going outside to communicate or trade at all. Not with the Overseer keeping us trapped down here. You need to stop him.
Why is the Overseer doing this? I think I have a solution. What happened that night? Why don't you just leave? The more I hear, the less I want to be involved at all. I'm leaving forever. I have to go now. My planet needs me.
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to.
Why is the Overseer doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
Interesting. What is my solution? Or
Don't
why
you
don't
get
you
it?
just leave?
We don't want to abandon the vault. We want to open it. We still want this to be our home, but we want to get supplies from outside. Trading, exploring, anything's better than just hiding down here.
Okay. I have a solution
I
for the
certainly
vault's
hope
troubles.
so. We can't keep going on like this.
I swear I'll stop the Overseer. Just watch. I have a way with words or something. The way I see it, if you and the rebels are dead, all these problems are over. That would be a bad thing. And I'm not really that bad of a guy. I try not to be, anyway. You need to understand the dangers outside and when you should stay here.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Isolation keeps the vault safe. It's insane to give that
But
up.
we can't stay isolated forever, or eventually all we'll have left is a handful of inbred remnants.
Yeah. It'll be just like
The person
Kentucky.
who should be convincing is the Overseer. Go talk with him.
Okay.
I certainly hope so.
I'll go
You will?
stop the Overseer.
Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please be careful.
Spends all day in office. Huh? Just like my old manager. You know, violence isn't my style, Amada. I could blow his face away. Yeah, I'm non-violent. The non-violentest guy with the Mad Max arsenal of doom weapons.
Remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks, and good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
Well, I like to think that there's diplomacy, a diplomatic solution to every problem.
Wow, you're back.
Wow. Like,
I wouldn't call
whatever.
us
Oh my
rebels.
god.
I mean, we don't agree with the Overseer, but we still love the vault. We just want to try going outside, too.
And the vault loves
Mom and little
you.
Monica got caught in the fires. I tried to get them out, I really did. But it was just too hot. I know it wasn't your fault.
Fires?
But my dad doesn't think as highly of you. You wouldn't want to hear what he said he'd do to your dad, either.
Well, he's dead, so it doesn't matter.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Oh, that's Dr. Handy, and she is searchable, which means that she's dead.
Another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy?
Oh, you have a lot of blood on you. That
Hysterectomy?
is not... Hysterectomy? Andy, what happened to all this blood?
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
That is creepy and weird. They made you the doctor?
Of course! With your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new vault medical practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
Fully equipped to do what? No, I don't want him to heal me. Maybe.
Human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy.
You and Ted Bundy. If you're the new doctor, can you heal me?
Actually, no. I'm afraid I've been, what's the human term? Fired. I've been reassigned to cleaning detail. My first duty is, somewhat ironically, cleaning the clinic. But surgery was fun while it lasted.
Okay.
Of course. Don't let me keep you.
No, I wouldn't want to spend any more time with the creepy, weird HAL 9000 that has buzzsaws for arms and such. That is terrifying in all the ways that it shouldn't be. Wow. It's like barricaded up here. So how do we get to the overseer placer? It's the atrium. Keep out authorized personnel only. Wow. This is like all kinds of broken. Oh, the harsh lighting. The goggles do nothing. Where is that, Freddy Gomez guy?
You've got to change the overseer's mind.
Is there something wrong with the one that he has? Well, I have to find him first. Where would I find an overseer? Reactor. Upper level. I bet he would be on the upper level, looking down at everyone. Let's see now. Keep out authorized personnel only. Door inaccessible. Cannot accessible that door. What this door? What's going on in here? Have you taken your medication today? The outside world can never hurt you. Procreation is your civic duty. Thank you, Overseer. Safety first. Vault 101 security, here to help. I'm getting a real creepy North Korea vibe here now. Ugh. Open desk. Take your money. You don't need it. Rummage through your empty desks. Oh, the red room. Operations. Take a hammer. No time to hammer things. Hammer don't hurt 'em. Okay.
Well, look at who came crawling back home. What's the matter? Homesick? Outside not everything it was cracked up to be? Or was it just that Daddy didn't want you anymore? Too bad. You're not wanted here. You're scum.
He's been listening to too much Ted Nugent and Dave Mustaine, I bet. Hold on. You shut up about my dad! Just shut up! He's got a big gun and a trucker cap. Let's try to do this diplomatically.
Really? Because you weren't here to talk with the last overseer. That's why I'm in charge now. So you'll excuse me if I don't trust you, and if I don't think you got my vault's best interests at heart. Now I'll make this easy for you. You can walk away and let me handle the vault, or I can put you down like a rabid dog. Your choice, kid.
Ha ha ha. I think I'll just kill you now. Be reasonable. You need to open the vault. That's some kind of speech check. This guy thinks he's gonna kill me, but I've got all the guns. I just want to know why you won't open the vault.
Most of the people in here will just get themselves killed out there. You know that better than anyone. But down here,
well, that's true.
We've got a safe life.
And while we're down here, I'm in charge. Like the goat said, to whom we owe everything, including our lives.
The overseer, and that's me.
Okay. You need to open the vault. Let's try it diplomatically.
You know what? I hear the last overseer tried being reasonable about things, and you killed him for his efforts. I think I'll skip the reasonable thing and just kill you now. Look,
that sounds like combat terms. Sorry. Completed. End Vault 101's troubles. Oh, an assaulty rifle. Pre-war baseball cap. Well... Knew that was gonna happen. Let's try...
Well, look at who came... What's the...
You shut up about my dad.
What's
Just
the
shut
matter,
up.
Runt? Did I hit a sore spot? I always knew we shouldn't have taken him in, and it looks like I was right all along. A perfect example of why we need to keep the vault shut. Now I'll make this easy for you. You can walk away and let me handle the vault, or I can put you down like...
Yeah, etc. I think I'll just kill you now.
What a coincidence. I was thinking just the same thing.
How about that?
I heard something.
Oh, can you equip a weapon, please? What the frig? Well, that's a bit excessive, but... That guy was crazy and weird. I wouldn't know about being crazy and weird and killing people like that. That's not my style. 10mm rounds, overseer's terminal. Password, Stimpack Mentats. Oh yes, take it all. so I can get into his console now. View external contact report. The Vault recently received unexpected radio contact over the governmental Vault-Tec frequency from an organization calling itself the Enclave. Governmental codes are valid according to the Vault's ancient records, and the Enclave put forth an offer of amnesty and unity with the official remnants of the American government in exchange for access to the Vault and its data stores. They claim that our Vault passwords no longer match their records, preventing them from extending their offer in person. After brief negotiation, I have refused entrance to this enclave. I cannot trust my Vault and its inhabitants to an unknown factor, much less one that would so gallantly suggest abandoning our Vault's great mission. All the more reason to prevent the rebels from opening the Vault to the likes of them. Well, you shouldn't trust the Enclave anyway. View security dossiers. Rebels. An alliance of rebels has formed in my Vault, dedicated to the wholly destructive goal of reopening the Vault to the outside world. Amata and Edwin Broch are the leaders of the band, with those ridiculous tunnel stakes making up its muscle, along with a handful of other youths and naive idealists. Attempts to isolate and demoralize the group are proceeding apace. Edwin Broch has been jailed for his attempt to lead a direct attempt to open the Vault's door, and their members have holed up in the old clinic and schoolroom. Their dwindling food and proximity to the dangerous Dr. Andy are sure to drain the morale from their rebellion until they give up and are welcomed back into our happy family again. Our happy Manson family again. Ugh. Guys, scouting reports. As our test suggested, the immediate vicinity of the Vault is no longer dangerously irradiated, although the background radiation is still well above safe levels. Pockets of more intense radiation appear to still be common, and all surface water seems to be undrinkable. We will need to carry ample supplies of Rad-X with us on all future surveys, but hazard suits do not seem to be necessary for general exploration. Our old maps are largely useless. The town of Springvale is an abandoned ruin, and all pre-war roads have disappeared or are no longer passable. We encountered a group of monstrous ants, which appeared to confirm Mackey's theories of mutation due to extended exposure to radiation. Yeah, you gotta believe them. We drove off the ants with gunfire and collected several specimens for study upon return to the Vault. See Exhibit A. The good news is that human civilization still survives, despite everything. Yay! We discovered a settlement known as Megaton, see Exhibit B, whose inhabitants, although somewhat wary at first, soon welcomed us into their town, and then I blew it up. We spent a good deal of time in Megaton and learned a great deal about the Capital Wasteland, as the area around Washington, D.C. is now called from them. Megaton is a fortified outpost of civilization of sorts, but it seems that giant ants are the least of the dangers of this new world. We agreed that it was prudent to return to the Vault immediately to revise our survey plans in light of what we have learned. Lewis and Agnes remained in Megaton to serve as ambassadors and continue to collect information until we return, and until they were blown up by me. Ann Palmer, Survey Team Leader, February 10, 2241. Exhibit A. It's a picture of a giant ant. Welcome, Overseer. And it's a picture of Megaton before it was exploded. Vault-Tec instructions. Letter from Dr. Stanislaus Brown. If you are reading this, emergency vault internment procedures have been initiated, and you and your control group have been sealed into your vault. Congratulations, you are now a vital part of the most ambitious program ever undertaken by Vault-Tec. If you have not yet read your sealed orders, do so now. They will outline the experimental protocols assigned to your control group. Please remember that deviation from these protocols in any way will jeopardize the success of the program and may be considered grounds for termination by Vault-Tec Corporation, as outlined in your employment agreement. Always read the EULA. Your vault may or may not have been selected to receive a GEC module. Please see attachment A for details. Dr. Stanislaus Brown, Director, Societal Preservation Program, Vault-Tec Corporation. Attachment A. Vault 101 will not receive a GEC module and should operate under the guidelines laid forth in the Overseer's sealed orders. Vault-Tec's scientific entry, the GEC. The GEC is quite simply the most advanced piece of technology ever developed by Vault-Tec, a terraforming module capability of creating life. Yeah, that's how you write English. From complete lifelessness. Life from lifelessness. Where have I heard that before?
Well, put simply, Genesis is life from lifelessness.
After riding out the storm of nuclear Armageddon in a Vault-Tec patented vault. All these G's are making me think of G's. G's Louise, man! Vault residents can then activate the GEC and create a new Earth in paradise. Craters and dust will give way to rolling grasslands and sparkling clear water. Of course, due to time and monetary constraints, not every vault will be equipped with a GEC module. What else is left? Vault-Tec instructions. I think that's... is that everything? Okay, that's everything. These will open the Overseer's Tunnel. View external contact report. No, let's not do that right now. Okay. No added. Contact report Enclave. Yep. That's the things that I read. Alright, I think that's quite a bit of fallouting for now, so in the next installment we'll see what happens after I have shot the Overseer again. This is like the third time this has happened, you know? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. You can also interact with me on Twitter and Facebook at L1011Widebody. And if you'd like, you can pledge to sponsor me at patreon.com/L1011Widebody.